you're here with Mooon the band at Sugar Factory in Amsterdam. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you performed at Sugar Factory before?
No, never been here.
Yeah, we
played at the Milky Way just
Yeah,
across the
over
street.
there. Oh, that's a cool venue. Yeah.
And we did some other festivals in Amsterdam also.
Okay.
So Amsterdam is not new for us.
Okay.
Sugar Factory is.
Okay, perfect. And you two are siblings?
Yeah.
And you're also
No, you're just brothers. You know?
Yeah, brothers.
Your brother. And you're also
I'm their nephew.
You're the nephew. So it's like a family affair kind of situation.
Yeah.
So what made you guys come together as a group?
Well, it began at Christmas
Yeah.
when we decided to make music, because I was always watching everybody else make music and Timo was already playing guitar.
Mhm.
And we did some stuff when we were on the elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little group there.
Yeah, we had a little group, but it was.
What kind of music was it?
Oh, it was. I don't know.
I wouldn't even call it music really. It was two
more-
chords and us singing words.
At least you did it, right?
Yeah.
It was the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah, after that it was totally quiet, and we just decided that I should play bass or try and at least try, and guys did already drum a little, just a little bit, and we had this little group of people who wanted to make music but didn't have enough skills or anything, so we just decided to rehearse on a Sunday and just jam. From that, we were the only three who really remained and who tried to do something with it. And that's how Mooon started.
You guys obviously have a really strong 60s sound. Is that something that resonated with all of you, or why did you decide to make a band with that kind of sound?
It actually developed like this. At first we were more like garage and funk. We were like,
Oh, cool.
if we had a few chords, that's alright. But now we got better in the stuff we do and playing our instruments. So now we know.
The music has changed where we listen to.
Yeah.
At the beginning, it began all with Pink Floyd and all those big bands, and while you dig deeper, you find more interesting stuff.
No, of course. And who do you guys listen to right now?
July.
July. Kurt Butcher stuff, the Birds for the classics, and a lot of Baroque pop, especially.
Yeah, the Zombies, and Kings, and just all kinds of those 60s bands. And, just when you go deeper and deeper, you just find more and more psychedelic, and it'll never end. You know that 76, 66.
60 sound, yeah.
77.
Yeah, also, maybe in a past life, that's when you were around. So,
maybe.
No, cool. Yeah, I think the sound of the 60s, it's like magic happened in that time, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just the love and the freedom
Definitely,
and the skills they had then were much greater than I think they are now, because everybody was listening to classical music, so everybody had a little bit of classical music in there.
No, definitely.
Like the Who and stuff.
Yeah, no, they did. I mean, I think in the 60s and 70s, it was just a time that anything was possible, right? Even in business.
Yeah, exactly.
Ideas, and I think energy really influences music. I mean, music is a way of like speaking to the soul, right? So if you're all about love and peace and these ideas, then your music kind of just resonates, and now we listen to it and we can feel like, you know what, I listen to this and I feel good, like I feel love, I feel good vibes.
It's not like we have only love songs.
No, of course, no,
I do have some frustrations, of course. But,
but just the love you put in the songs.
Yeah, exactly.
And the pleasure you play to play.
Yeah.
To play them for people and just to jam
it's
and
one
make
of the best
music
things that people ever did, right? Is make music. I mean,
No, of course.
we built cars and skyscrapers, but
what are we really, contributing to pleasure in the world? Well,
no, exactly.
Music never hurt anyone.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe your ears, but.
No. No, but music and art, it makes it worth living,
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly,
everything's
definitely.
necessary, but it's a beautiful thing. And if there was a gig you guys could attend that you didn't get to because maybe they're gone or not, who would you like to see perform?
Monterey Pop.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, and the specific bands?
Yeah, maybe the early Pink Floyd.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Because Syd Barrett.
That's a hard question.
You can
Yeah,
you can say
really
a couple.
hard.
Yeah, I'm not saying just one, but let's say.
Strawberry Alarm Clock.
Oh, I love them. They still perform. You know that?
Yeah.
But they
They're
never
very
come
cool.
over here.
No, they're in the
They're
States
too old.
only. They have some good. You know the Pretty song and they played in. That's one of my most favorite songs.
Really?
So
Well,
beautiful.
Because it was on that movie.
It was
Psycho.
in the movie Psycho, and it was such a beautiful song. I think like the words and the lyrics. Oh my gosh, I love that one.
Strawberries mean though.
Yeah, everything.
All
all
their
their
first two
albums are just
I just
fucking
love
amazing,
it. Yeah, I
man.
just love that. No, but I love I'm Libra, so I love love and like peace and all these. What are your guys' signs? Do you know? Like what your astrology signs are?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, I love Pisces.
Yeah.
They're like the wise ones. Calm.
You know the band Pisces?
No, actually.
it's a
Is
good
it a
album.
60s band?
Yeah, they have a great album.
I don't know.
didn't
I'll
know
have
the
to.
name.
Yeah, I'll have to look it up. What about you?
I'm a lion.
A Leo? I could see that.
Water bed.
Aquarius.
Yeah, Aquarius. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Age of Aquarius now. So it's your time to shine. You got oh, cool stuff. And the name of your band, where'd it come from?
Well, we were just chilling in the backyard and
Mhm.
we decided that we should jam more often, so we might as well be a band, and then we
Yeah.
needed a name
Yeah.
and like something simple,
Yeah?
something
Well, 60s
Listen,
simple.
everybody would
Yeah.
recognize, like, they
different,
would see it,
Yeah.
recognizable,
like,
simple, and
Mhm.
also timeless. You
Yeah.
don't want to have something like you don't want to name your band Smartphone because in 20 years. Then,
No, you want
you
something.
know,
Yeah, and the moon will always be there, of course.
True, and it's powerful, right?
It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's kind of spacey. It's kind of
Spiritual.
far out,
It's
spiritual.
beautiful.
It's
I dig it. It's a cool,
Yeah.
a cool thing.
We were just smoking weed and drinking
Yeah.
beer, and we like, oh man, let's name our band Moon. And he was showering, and I was running through him, and knocking on the shower door, and was, whoa,
got a
guys,
name."
should we call our band Moon? And he was like, what? Why?
No, that's
But
pretty
yeah,
cool.
then he agreed, and we all agreed, and it was a simple
Yeah.
name, and it was
Yeah.
just if you write it and you see it, then I think it's the best promotional thing
Yeah.
we've had.
No, of course, it's a cool name. And your sound, like you don't have a lot of bands like you or producing a similar sound in the Netherlands. I mean, there are bands in the U.S. like the Triptides, Mystic Braves.
Yeah.
I really like them as well. But it's not like surf rock or 60s influenced music isn't really big in the Netherlands. Have you noticed that it's more difficult to establish a fan base here, or what is it like?
We never had troubles with that actually.
Because there were always some older guys who always liked us,
Yeah,
and we
it's-
played
yeah.
a lot of blues before.
And there
you
are
know,
always
like-
people who dig that sound.
Yeah,
No, for
yeah.
sure.
Grown up people, our parents or our neighbors. They
Mhm.
well, not all of them.
We've had some
people,
troubles.
Yeah, they didn't love the drumming.
No,
Yeah.
but it's of all ages, and that's something as well. It's very universal, so everyone can relate to
Yeah.
something bluesy, something surfy, something
Yeah.
60s, something really weird.
No, of course, it's a
And
cool sound.
Could be
it
anything.
has never died here in the Netherlands. It was just like there were only just a few people doing this
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it's like since we are doing this, there are a lot of groups who are like the Hassa and the Stanks. I don't know if you know the
Yeah, the
Stanks.
Stanks and the
from-
Black Marble
from
Selection.
Yeah, they
the
are,
Black Marble
yeah.
Selection
Yeah.
also. And when you get in the scene, you know how big the scene is, and it isn't big in Holland, but yeah, you got to see it national, I think, because there's a lot to do in Spain, I heard, and Germany does a lot to do. So you just gotta look for the right people.
Yeah.
And since we are doing this, it's getting bigger. And you'll see.
Play a lot of gigs, not just any gig you really want because there are those people who really like it. No, play anywhere you can.
No, you just have to spread your sound. No, of course. And have you guys toured internationally? Have you played any shows abroad?
Yeah, in Germany a few times.
Germany and Belgium. Yeah, but that's it.
Nothing really big.
No. But you guys would like to go to the States or abroad or something?
Everywhere. If we could bring our music to the people.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. No, I think it'd be good. In the U.S., especially California, there's a lot of
we'd love to go.
Yeah. San Francisco scene.
Yeah.
You are from San Francisco?
Well, the magazine that this is for is San Francisco.
Right. Yeah.
But no, I'm from Canada.
Oh.
But I live here now, so. What it is.
But this is your job.
Well, this is one of my jobs. So
that's the best.
Yeah. Well, the thing is music's great, but you also have to be sometimes realistic, and you need to feed yourself.
Yeah.
So no, I do for my main job is really corporate. I do consultancy.
Okay.
But then this is food for the soul, so a balance.
Yeah, food for the soul.
Yeah. And what about you guys next to music?
Yeah, I'm standing in a metal factory, just pushing buttons all day.
Cool.
So it isn't a really big deal or anything.
No, but it's at least
it's
allows
really
you to do your
work,
music.
And
you get
people
the most
say
money
it's
of
blues, so I just do it for that.
Yeah. Okay. What about you?
I work in a skate park for BMX bikes. So it's
cool.
a bike park. We build ramps. We teach kids how to ride and occasionally ride ourselves. Yeah, we do workshops. We do anything really with
fun.
bikes and ramps.
Cool.
And I'm still in school.
Oh, okay. What are you studying?
Sound engineering.
Okay,
Like
that's good for this.
Yeah. It's not that the school is very good, but
Yeah, it's okay. Cool.
He knows that he was on the same school.
Yeah, but if you work hard, you can do something with it. But I never did something.
No, but
me neither.
It's 85% of people's studies, they don't use it for that. But I studied philosophy and art, and I use it in life, but it's not like I'm a philosopher, maybe sometimes, but not not a instructor or something. So it happens. And how old are you then? Because you're
I'm
probably
18.
still young. Oh, okay.
23.
I'm 25.
Okay, so that's impressive. Already so young and doing it.
Yeah. I think we started just at the right time because at this time you're just kind of cling on to one music genre or anything, and it's way back I listened to anything that just sounded good, and now I'm really critical at what I listen, and I think that what I listen and it's good, then I get the chills.
No, you do.
All over.
For sure. I remember when I was younger, my mom said, you have to go into your room and turn off all the lights and put Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon on. And she's like, it's gonna change your life. And I went in there and I did it, and I came out and I was like, I see everything differently. And it's like a spiritual, and I have tingles actually now talking about it. It's a spiritual thing, right? And you notice music, it plays upon your all different frequencies, and if you listen to really kind of positive music, you just feel good and you feel like you can do anything. And then if you kind of listen to really depressive music, you feel it in yourself, exactly. I'm not going in a good space,
Yes.
So it can literally good vibrations and stuff, all the stuff they talked about is real, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. And you guys, you released one album so far.
Yes.
Do you have plans on another one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we're writing.
We're working on a single right now. We have 2 songs. We will play one of them. It's going to be the last one on our set, and the other one is going to be very experimental, but it's going to be very
more in what kind of direction?
A little bit baroque vibes.
Yeah.
With the walls.
It's gonna be
that's an interesting mix.
Yeah, it's really weird, but it
standard,
sounds.
so.
I was like, whoa, man, we've got to play this. Yeah,
cool.
we could give you a demo, but yeah, it sounds really harsh.
Okay.
On crappy and.
No, I'm sure that's too harsh. But yeah, I mean, okay, cool. And do you know when you're gonna have your album ready?
Yeah, we hope as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
It's also probably take us a while.
We still need to
contacts.
Studio.
Yeah, and have contacts with our with the label and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like really,
Talk about it
with the record company.
Yeah, like really settling it. The idea of the second album, because we have one side of the album. There's going to be a single first, and then there's going to be an album. And the album is only side A, and side B there's still a lot of work and vocal things and little.
But we're really trying to write it as one.
Yeah,
concept.
it's going to be
we're trying to make it as a concept.
A concept album. Yeah.
And
so every song is going to be in the next one. And
and what kind of musical sound? I mean, compared.
It's going to be
psychedelic,
more, maybe like
more psychedelic
music on a safari trip, and
but still music, not like very spaced out everything.
But there's going to be some sitar in there.
Oh.
Acoustic guitars.
Yeah.
For the first time, some flute.
Everything that is possible.
Yeah, just a little bit of old Mooon stuff, like some garage there is going
Oh, I
to
love
be,
that. Like the Seeds, like that kind of music.
Yeah.
60s garage or.
Yeah, it's going to be like it's influenced on
influenced
60s
by it,
music.
yeah.
So it's always going to sound a little bit like 60s, but we are not from the 60s, so we.
Maybe in this life, no, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
No,
But there is going to be some new things like we never done before with 12 string, and we just wanted to make good music and
make it
with influences
record.
from now and then, and just we do a lot of more singing. We all do, and on the first album he only sung a lot, and now I'm starting to sing, and now he's starting to sing. So
that's
the
good.
next album is going to be
this album.
yeah.
That's good.
But now we're going to be a lot more Beach Boys like. I hope, but
except without the problems.
I hope so. There are some problems, but
there's a good documentary on I don't remember what it was called, but never mind. So do you guys? I mean, you're still really young. How have your parents influenced your musical taste?
Well, of course they did in the beginning, because they found out about the music when they were living in their barn, and they
lived in
the
a
records.
barn?
Well, they were rebuilding the house, something, and they had to live in the barn for a little while, and they found the records and started playing them.
Yeah.
And also my father, he has a lot of records. He never really listened a lot to, maybe back in the day, but it was mostly The Who and Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, that kind of stuff. And, he had the Woodstock DVD, and I first saw that, and then I was blown away.
Love that,
just about that live feeling. He's singing a bit out of tune, but it feels so right,
It's a reflection of a time. Yeah.
That was the first time I really for that kind of music.
We just like Timo said, our house was rebuilding, and then we lived for a half year or anything like that.
No, with just 1 month or something.
No, we were there longer than 1 month.
Like some period of time.
But they influenced us with that beginning, but they also used to play in a band themselves.
Oh, that's cool.
And they play a whole different genre. They play gypsy and jazz.
Okay,
so
but that kind of ties in, though.
Gypsy jazz, and I'm thinking that kind of makes it. Sometimes we want to do something that's a little bit more difficult than just a blues or something. My dad, he really doesn't like blues. I do, but he doesn't. So it kind of influences me to not do standard blues sometimes. So we go for a little bit different, with the Baroque thing and everything. It's kind of more different. It's more interesting, and I think our parents would find that more interesting than a standard blues song.
Yeah.
So.
And when you create music, do you have the intention of creating something just that you enjoy, or is it then what do you think people would enjoy as well?
Yeah, it's mostly what we first we just jam a lot, and if we have something like this is something really cool, we just record it with a phone or anything we have on hand, and then we just go write it and just let it sink in and just have another thought about it, and some other day he comes with another riff like, oh man, we could do this or we could do this, and sometimes he is going to drum like that, and we're all like, oh man, and
we're brilliant.
It's more like a feeling. We
rarely change it because other people
don't
like it. We don't really want to compromise that much, but sometimes maybe we can see ourselves and like maybe this is a bit over the top, and then we'll
bring it back down to
earth.
A
little bit because people are finding it more listenable, but we're not gonna make it
you don't want to please people.
No, we don't want to make it a song at 3 minutes because it's gonna get played on the radio. No, if it's 4 minutes and better, then it's gonna be 4 minutes.
Yeah. And does your record company allow you freedom in that way?
Yeah, because it's an indie label and it has its big incomes, so it doesn't really have to
it doesn't depend on us.
So they know what we're doing, and they know how we look like, and they know what they can expect from us.
I think they just leave it up to us. I mean, we recorded the album prior to having anything to do with a record label, so we had everything ourselves. This was our idea, nothing from anyone else. So
and we came with that,
and then we went to them, and they were, oh, that's cool. So
they didn't change anything, no arrangement.
So it's pretty much anything we like is okay with them, I guess.
Is it a Dutch label?
Yeah, it is a Dutch label.
Okay.
It's from Amsterdam.
Okay, cool.
Excelsior Recordings, maybe you've heard of it.
Jaco Gardner?
I'm not super. I you know a lot about, to be honest, Dutch labels. I'm sure it's fine though.
People tell us it's fine. So.
You hope so. You'll find out.
It's one of the biggest in Holland.
One of the biggest independent labels.
Yeah,
you got the big labels, of course. But, getting signed there.
No, but I mean, there's a lot of problems. Like if bands sign with major labels, sometimes you lose yourself, right? And then you're
some friends of us have signed with Universal, and they lost their whole album.
And you can't have any creative freedom, and it's almost like you become a slave.
And
it's like, why do you do it anymore,
But the story with the Stanks is a little bit different.
I don't know.
Some record label. Okay.
I thought it was Universal. Maybe I'm spaced out.
Aquarius is always.
Don't take brown ass.
Not poison, it's just badass.
Oh my gosh. Well, no, this was cool talking to you guys, learning about you and your music.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
No, definitely. I will take a listen tonight, and good luck for sure.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And enjoy the show.